Is there anything worse than a creative idea that you didn't put down on paper? And all of a sudden when you get home, you're like, oh, what was it again? Oh, no. I totally forgot. That's why you have to have a writing instrument and a sheet of paper with you at all times. Some sort of notebook, even on your digital phone. Get one of those little digital notebooks. Because creative ideas are constantly moving through you. Your best ideas are right there. I'll get to it in 5 minutes. No, you won't. Unplugged, because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally uncut, because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. To my left, I've got my coffee, my gigantic jug of water, words written inside a journal. To my right, the new book from Brad Meltzer. Going to be talking with him today. The Nazi Conspiracy. Over here, also to my right, the show prep. I made sure that I really did some deep show prep. If he's going to put that many days and hours and years into researching, then I'm going to put in a lot of hours to make sure that our conversation is very genuine. And in front of me, this beautiful forest. In South Charlotte, North Carolina, I can see the lake. The stream itself is kind of dry right now, but we're going to get rain. Those systems, what do they call them? Atmospheric rivers that are going through California? Well, it must be one of those that's going to be coming through the Carolinas, because there's going to be some serious downpours tonight. So you got to get yourself in that state of mind of going, okay, we got to get prepared. Okay, got to get prepared. What exactly does that even mean? That's like show prep. Listeners, people I know, they'll go, what is show prep? Yeah, I know. Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer. Looking around the room, there's always something to write about. I plant that seed inside your heart. And the reason why is because I hear a lot of people say, I don't know what to write about. There's nothing to write about. Really? Look around you. There's always something there waiting to have its story shared. This is The Daily Mess. If you could predict your mental storms like weather people, how would you prepare? I described the day for you in the beginning for a reason, because I knew what we were going to be talking about. I described for you what this room is like. There's a lot of energy in it. To my left is my coffee, my water, my daily writing. And then to my right, my future, because I'm going to be talking with Brad Meltzer. And then outside, it's a gray day. Big storm on the way. Big. If you could predict your mental storms like weather people, how would you prepare? Although I've been a daily writer for nearly 29 years, I'm still not able to physically forecast the process of the oncoming. Too many things determine one's mindset. Rarely can we predict the triggers. A bright, beautiful moment can be flattened by a smartphone that doesn't want to hook up to the internet. Because I can't predict my multiple moods, I am aware of what takes place and how I'm going to get in a certain area. And I've learned how to move away from those potential moments of there being something that's wrong. I'm not a fan of ill feelings or grumpiness. I've used the term transitioning a lot. Not just in one day, but almost every hour. I'm transitioning. Moving through mental states. Let me breathe the air to accept the atmosphere. If you can predict a bad mood, I'd say you're creating the bad mood. You've made the choice. Here's an idea. Unlock yourself from that choice. It's going to rain today, but there's nothing I can do about it. I have an interview with Brad Meltzer. I have prepared for it, but it may not go as well as I want to. Okay? I'm in control of that, but am I? My daily writing is done. I'm not going back to erase it, so I'm not in control of it. The mindset and the mood swings that I was in earlier when I was writing starting at 7 o'clock this morning is not the same person that I am right now at 8:29 a.m. But I have to trust the feeling. If you could predict your mental state of mind, those storms like weather people, how would you prepare? You've got to be aware. You've got to know what your reaction is going to be if A meets up with B and then connects with Z. You're going to go, whoa, hang on a second here. This is going to be a weird kind of comparison. But last night, my wife and I had dinner at this beautiful restaurant. I wanted a steak, a really good one. And I knew what I wanted to order was going to be way too much food. Because I knew that if I ate all of that steak, because I'm not really a meat eater, I was in the mood for a steak. That if I ate even 1/3 of that, I knew how I would feel today. So I made sure through the discipline and the triggers that do come up, that it's like, you're only going to eat so much. Put the concentration on your veggies. And I did. I put all of my love into the veggies, and I only had a little bit of the steak. It's the same thing with your mindset. If you know that you're going to be in a bad mood because this, and this are waiting for you when you go to work or where you go to the mall or go to the store, what you have to do is that you have got to do it. Just don't overdo it. Don't eat the entire steak because you know what the outcome is going to be. Being aware and having the discipline to staying aware keeps you away from the triggers. I'm Arroe, and that's the Daily Mess.